Hello.
Okay, I think we are live. Hello, everyone. This hour on Verbling, the next in my Learning from Pictures series, this is the class where you learn from pictures, just like the name says. In this particular class, we're going to do what's going on in this picture. You will learn to describe, compare, contrast, and also describe at different levels unusual photos of unusual situations from all around the world. All of these photos are real. You never know what you'll find and what story it may reveal. So that's a little bit about the class. Let me do a little introduction about me, and then we will get started. Let me get my name on the board first. Here we go. I always say the board, and it's not a board, it's a screen. I don't know why. I haven't used a board in many years, but I keep saying board. My name's John Eric. I'm your Verbling teacher for this hour. I'm an American teacher from New York, coming at you from Lisbon, Portugal, to bring you this class. By the way, if you click on the link in the Verbling chat window, it'll take you to my profile page. There you can click follow, and you'll see all my upcoming group classes. Also, you can schedule private tutoring classes with me or buy a package, and I will work with you on creating a personalized learning plan to get you to your goals. So this would be something very different than the group classes, because it'll be about what you need in particular. So if you're interested, send me a message so I can find time in my schedule for you, and we'll talk about that. But let's get started with today's class. So first of all, on screen right now, let me see if I can get this up on the screen. Now we got people coming in. So first of all, I'm not going to give you the link to this. I can do it after class. But for now, since you're just going to be describing pictures, all you really need to do is just watch. I might need to make a little change here. I might need to change the slides. If I do, let me just open this a second time. My browser as well. Okay. Oh, and one more thing before we begin. It's been pretty useful in the past trying to describe at different levels, so more superficially and more deeply. Specifically, what I'm talking about is something that in education we call Bloom's taxonomy. You might have heard it. A taxonomy is just basically a list, a hierarchy. And you don't need to know about that. What's important is the way the list actually looks. As you go deeper into the picture, you go to a higher level of evaluation. So in the chat window right now, you can see knowledge, comprehension, application, analysis, synthesis. So knowledge is when you just name things that you see, and that's where we're always going to start. Comprehension is when you try to understand what you see. That will always be the second question. Application is when you try to take what you've learned and you apply it to a situation. Now, usually we look at a newspaper and we decide, what caption would this picture have, or something like that. And then after that, it's really up to you. You can analyze, you can synthesize, come up with a new idea, or evaluate, and you've got example questions there. So that's a quick overview of how we're going to get beyond the surface of these pictures. One last thing I'll say is that I'll give you a chance to speak, describe what you see, and I'll give you back a correction. Everyone will get a chance to do that. When I do that, you should copy both the before and the after text to your notes or to a document. And you should use the after text, the corrected version, to test yourself. So what you'll do is later on, you'll look at your original, you'll try to remember my corrections, you'll look at the corrected text, and you'll see how many you are able to remember. It's a really simple way to get the corrections of the new language into your head. Okay, so if there's any questions about that technique, ask me at the end of class, because that's like for homework. But let's get started. Let me just say a quick hello to everyone, and then we'll start with our very first picture. So in the order that I see you, first I see Mr. David out there. Hello, David. How are you?
Hello, I'm fine.
Very good. Nice to see you today. And let's see, we have Hajar just came in. Hello, Hajar. How are you?
Yeah, hello, teacher. I'm good, thank you.
Very good. And Jabo as well. Hello, Jabo. How are you?
I'm good. How about you?
Very good. Excellent. And Mr. Jose, how are you today?
Hello, John. I'm doing very well. Thanks for asking. And you?
I'm doing very well. Thanks for asking me.
Yeah.
And then we have Mr. Saiban. Hello, Saiban. How's life?
Hello, good. Life is very tough, teacher. But
Tough? Oh, no.
here in Iraq, Kurdistan region, to be more specific, is too tough to deal with life with all these deficiencies.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So you're in the Kurdistan region. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm Kurdistan region, north part of Iraq, but life is too tough. But we'll try to deal with. Yeah.
Well, you can spend an hour and get your mind off of it here, maybe. Maybe this will be a little distraction. I hope so, anyway. And let's see. And plus, these pictures will take you to places you've never been before. So that could be interesting, too. Let me also say hello to Tolga. Hello, Tolga. How are you?
Hello. And you?
I'm very good. Tolga, I think I've seen you before. I can't remember, but I think I have.
Yeah.
It's been a while. Remind me where you're from.
Actually, I don't remember too. But before we speak,
Where are you from?
Turkey.
Ah, Tolga. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think I've seen you before. It's
Yeah.
maybe not recently. Okay, from Turkey as well. Excellent. And Hussein as well. Hussein, you're from Turkey as well, aren't you?
Yep.
Am I wrong? Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, I'm from Turkey as well.
Okay, very good. And
Hello,
Mr.
by the way.
Hello. And Mr. Vicente. Welcome back, Vicente.
Hello, how are you?
Very good, very good. Okay.
Thank you.
So, here's the deal. I'm going to go in the order that I see you. So everyone's going to get one chance to do a full description. After we do that, I'm going to keep showing you other pictures, and we're just going to talk, and I'll just give you some suggestions. But you're going to have one sort of block of text which you can use to study that you will produce and I will correct. So we're going to start with Mr. David. Are you ready for the first picture, Mr. David?
Okay.
Are you sitting down? Are you calm?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Tell me, let's start with the knowledge picture. What items or people or things can you name with the vocabulary that you know, David?
A bridge, beach, rain, sea.
Sea?
People.
Oh, I don't. Where's the sea?
Water.
Water. Okay,
Yeah.
that's true.
People running.
People running. The action, running. Okay, but if you said those words to me, I still wouldn't know what's going on in this picture, because I would think that people are you're looking at a picture of the Boston Marathon. People running. It rains in Boston. So what's the essential thing we can name in this picture?
Essential thing.
Yeah, the difference between running in the Boston Marathon and running here.
I don't know. It's I don't. they are in the beach.
On the beach.
On the beach, yes.
That's true. Boston Marathon is not on the beach. That's true. And is that normal rain that you're looking at?
I don't know. I can see. It seems very strong rain, but I don't know.
Okay. Hey, class, what's the word for very strong rain? Help him out. Help David out.
Downpouring, I think.
Downpour.
Downpour. Downpour, John.
Yes, you are right. It's a downpour, David. A downpour.
That's what.
Now you know.
Okay.
Take a look at this list in the chat window. Take a look. So that's some of the vocabulary. I corrected you on one thing, which is on the beach. I think I said what, on the beach? Yeah. On the beach. You could also be at the beach. You could also be at the beach as well. It depends on if you mean standing physically on top of the sand, you're on the beach. If you mean where you are in the world, like I'm at the beach, not at the supermarket, so geographically at the beach. And downpour is a good word. Heavy rainfall. Heavy rainfall is a downpour. Okay, so that's not bad. And you've got two corrections or two new vocabulary words. By the way, I don't see the sea. I don't think that's a sea. Kind of.
Maybe it's a river.
Yeah, maybe it's a river. Because I can see both sides of the river.
Yes.
It's hard to say. Because then again, if it was a river, it wouldn't have a beach. So maybe it's something else. Maybe it's the delta of a river that's opening up to the sea. I don't know. We'll find out soon. Maybe. I don't know. I have a caption for some of these, but I don't have all the information about every picture. But that's okay, because we're going to learn vocabulary. If I can find out the real source, then I will let you know. But some of these I have. One last thing. Somebody out there, who was it? That was Sun, I think, wrote, it's ice rain. It's not called ice rain. What's that word for rain that is actually ice? And don't say snow. It's not snow.
Hailstorm?
Hail. It is hail. And if it's not hail, it's sleet. These are two kinds of ice rain. Sleet is really ice rain. It's rain that is freezing as it falls, right? If it's already frozen in the cloud and then it falls like a rock, it's hail. So Cecile is saying it's hailing. So yeah, and it could be a hail storm as well. It could be a hail storm. We don't have sleet storms, but we do have hailstorms. So it's hailing, it's sleeting, it's a hailstorm. They're getting bombarded with hail, you name it. They look like they're not very happy. Okay, very good. So that is our knowledge question. Next, we have our comprehension question. That's where you try to get beyond the picture and talk about what's really happening. Maybe what is not actually pictured. This one is for you, Hajar. Hajar, tell us what you think is really happening in the picture. What's the situation? Tell us about the situation.
Yes, I think the people, he was in the picture, and for a time it's there is a fog in the sky, and it's begun to downpour.
What's in the sky? There's a what in the sky?
The fog.
Fog. Fog in the sky. And it began to downpour, yeah? Okay. Now, you can go a little further, though. What about now let's talk about the people. What's really happening with those people? Why are they there? Who are they? What kind of people are they? What's the situation? Tell me what you think about those people.
I think these people uh, he
What do you think?
he spent his holiday in the beach.
Ah, so these people are spending their holiday on the beach. On the beach. Okay, very good. Well, maybe here, Hajar, we should say at the beach, because
Yes.
they could spend their holiday at another location. So geographically, they're at the beach. Okay, very good, very good. Now, this is your original. Let me give you a quick correction. Okay, so in the correction, I'm going to get rid of the extra words. And you said the people, I heard you say the people who was in the picture, so it should be the people who are. People who are in the picture. Maybe I missed something there. The people who are in the picture, I think I missed some information, so I'm going to add a little bit of information there, because right now it's not a sentence. So let's add a little bit. The people who are in the picture are vacation goers. People who are on vacation are vacation goers. Or holiday makers. Holiday makers. Okay, so I'm going to give you a little bit of extra vocabulary, Hajar. You'll see it in just a minute. For a time, there's fog in the sky. Okay, fog can't really be in the sky. Fog is only on the ground. What you could say is, rather suddenly, there was it got, let's see, it got dark. When the clouds came in, it got dark and hazy. So when the fog is in the sky, it's haze. When it's on the ground, it's fog. So rather suddenly, it got dark and hazy, and it began to downpour, or it began to rain in a downpour. Because I guess downpour is not really a verb, not really. These people are spending their holiday at the beach, and they weren't expecting bad weather, something like that. So, Hajar, where'd you go? Okay, Hajar, I hope you'll come back. Maybe it's having some connection problems. Okay, so just everyone, you've got a before and an after, but I've added some vocabulary. The people who are in this picture are vacation goers or holiday makers. Rather suddenly it got dark and hazy. It began to downpour. These people are spending their holiday at the beach, and they weren't expecting bad weather. So I've added some vocabulary there to make it a little bit more clear. What fog is, what haze is, what we can call those people, holiday makers, and also what's really going on. They were caught off guard. They weren't expecting that kind of weather. We're going to go to Mr. Jabo. Mr. Jabo, you're going to handle our application question. In the application question, you take the vocabulary that you've just learned and you apply it to a situation like a newspaper headline. If you saw this picture in the newspaper, could you tell me a one-sentence caption that would describe the picture? Give me a one-sentence caption that's very catchy, grabs our attention.
Okay. It rains cats and dogs at the beach. People feel sad, feel very angry, and escape.
Okay, good. One more time. It rains cats and dogs at the beach.
Yeah.
And the rest?
It is not a swimmer's day.
Ah, it is not It is not a swimmer's day. It's good. We have to make a. It's not a swimmer's day. I think I'd leave it the way it is, to be honest with you. It's pretty good the way it is. It rains cats and dogs at the beach. It is not a swimmer's day. You know what? I like it. Jabo, it's perfect. If you were swimming, you'd be out of luck, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Hajar, I put your corrected text in the chat window. Can you see it up in the Verbling chat, Hajar?
Yes, yes, teacher. Thank you. Sorry for that. I lost my.
Your connection.
Yes.
No problem. Hajar, read the text back to me one time, just for pronunciation.
Okay.
Can you read it to me?
Yes. The people who are in the picture are vacation goers, holiday makers. Rather suddenly, it got dark and hazy, and it began to rain in a downpour. These people are spending their holiday at the beach, and they weren't expecting hard weather.
Very good. So remember, holiday makers. Holiday makers.
Yes,
Okay,
thank you.
good. Okay, so that was to give you some extra vocabulary, and also because fog is on the ground, haze is in the sky. What kind of people? Holiday makers, vacation goers. And what's going on in this situation? They weren't expecting bad weather. They were caught off guard. Okay? And we've got one from Cecile as well. I think they are secret immigrants. Why secret? Who take advantage of the hail to cross the arm of the sea and enter their El Dorado. Oh my God, Cecile. But if they were trying to cross the sea, why would they be wearing bathing suits? Or they're dressed up, maybe they're dressed up like holiday makers. Oh, that's how they're getting in. Could be, Cecile. Could be. All right, let's go to, that was the application question, right? Now we're going to go to the analysis question. This one is really your opinion. You're going to analyze what you see. So, Mr. Jose,
Okay.
Mr. Alston, the
Yes.
analysis question
I'm
is,
here.
where do you think they are? And what can that tell you about the situation? Where do you think they are in reality?
I think they are on the river. They are doing exercise on the river because I don't know.
What river? What river?
I don't know the name of the river.
But if you had to guess, what would you say?
In one moment, we are going to discover the name of the river.
I don't know. I don't know if I have all the information. But use your imagination.
I think yes. I'll try to use my imagination. I think.
Also, look
yes,
for clues in the picture too. Look at the type of bridge. Look at the type of landscape.
it is a river located in London or in San Francisco in the States.
Ah, okay. Maybe in San Francisco.
San Francisco, okay.
Could be. Okay.
Because I see similarities between this bridge and the bridge that I remember when I saw a sort of advertisement on the TV.
Okay. And the advertisement took place in San Francisco?
Yes.
Ah, okay, very good. This bridge and one on TV. Okay, there's your original, and let's see if we can just make a few quick corrections.
Okay.
Quick corrections. Give me a second. Here.
Something was wrong.
They are doing exercise on the river, not on the river.
In the
They do
river.
it. Not even in the river.
At the
On the
at the river.
riverside.
That's a good one. That's a good one. You could say riverside. On the riverside. Yeah, because on the riverside or on the banks of the river. The banks or the margins.
Okay, okay.
But the only thing is doing exercise. Maybe. Well, if you mean like doing yoga or doing calisthenics, could be. But
Doing exercise, it is correct or no, John?
Depends on what you mean.
Okay, okay. The pain of the mean.
What do you mean? Do you mean that they're doing Tai Chi? Or they're going jogging? What do you mean?
Yes. Doing some kind of exercise. I don't know the name of the exercise that they are doing, but I think they are doing some kind of exercise.
So let's say they're working out.
Okay. Working
They're
out.
working out.
I know I know the mean.
Right. So in a general way, we could say they're working out on the riverside or at the riverside is better. At the riverside or on the banks of a river. It is a river located. We got to sound like we're speculating here. It may be located in San Francisco or nearby. Because now we have to use the language of speculation. I see similarities with this bridge and one on TV. Okay, so I'd make those corrections. There's your after. Can you read that back to me real quick, Jose? Jose is on the phone.
No, yes.
Oh, there he is. Okay.
I'm here.
Read it back to me.
Yes.
Read it back to me.
Okay. They are working out at the riverside on the banks of the river. It may be located in San Francisco or nearby. Nearby or nearby. I see similarities with the bridge and one on TV. Okay.
Right? Okay. Let's find out what's really going on. I think for these pictures, I don't have much of a caption, but let's find out. Are you ready? Here we go. Giancarlo, want to read the caption for us?
Good morning. Yes, maybe. A hailstorm traps some bathing swimmers.
Wait a second. Are you reading the caption or are you inventing it? Look at the bottom of the screen.
I'm inventing it.
No, don't invent it.
Okay. Sorry.
We got the real one.
Okay. People run to shelter from hailstorm on the beach at Obi River, Novosibirsk, Russia, July 12, 2014.
Okay. Does that surprise you, anyone? They're not in San Francisco. So, Jose,
yes.
You were off by...
I was wrong.
by 5,000 miles. Okay. But there you go. But the hailstorm we got right. And it was a river. So it looks kind of like a beach, which is interesting. But okay. Anyone here from Russia, by the way? Got any Russians today?
No.
No Russians.
I'm from Spain.
Oh, no Russians. I want someone to tell me if they knew this picture, they knew the river. Okay. Now we're going to go Giancarlo, Sun, and Vicente for the next one. Okay? Then the rest of the pictures we're just going to talk about freely. But I'm going to try to give you a text that you can learn from and take home with you. Giancarlo, are you ready to describe this picture? Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Here we go.
Yes.
I want you to handle the knowledge question. Tell me what you can see, the people, the objects, the places that you can see with the vocabulary that you have. Tell me what you see in this picture.
Okay. Bathing suits. A picture from 1940, maybe 1940, 1930, 1940. On the beach. a fashion designer, maybe. Hats. What else? On the beach, I said.
You said bathing suits, a picture from 1940, on the beach, a fashion designer, hats. There's a lot more. Look in the background. Look in the foreground. Look at the top.
Mountains, maybe. For mountains, trees. What else? Teenagers.
And look at the. Yeah, sorry. Now look at the clothes. Look at their accessories. What are they wearing? What are they holding?
Collars. Hats. Shirt. Trousers or pants. Shoes. Socks. T-shirts.
Now, all those things that you mentioned, I could, if I saw an advertisement for Nike sneakers, I would say the same thing. So you got to try to focus on the things that show this is an old picture or that it's different. What's different about this picture?
The difference is
because we have shirts and trousers today and shoes, but these shirts, trousers, and shoes and hats look way different than what we have today. What makes them different? Or what do they have that's different?
they are old-fashioned.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Because the picture is from the past.
Right, good. Old-fashioned clothes, yeah?
Yes, John. Old-fashioned clothes.
And finally, what's the man doing? What's he holding?
Yes, in Mexico, well, in Spanish, is una cinta métrica, but it's something to measure. Maybe he's a designer. Maybe he's a tailor. Maybe I can say that he's a fashion designer, but maybe he's a tailor and he's trying to design a longer swim bath.
Okay, very good, very good. I'm going to put your words there. Maybe it's designing a longer. You said, I heard you say swim bath. Is that right?
Bathing suit.
Oh, bathing suit. Okay. Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. 1 second. Okay. This is what I heard you say. And I'm going to make a few quick corrections. Oh, I didn't put your name there. Sorry. Jean Carlo. Okay, I'm going to put a few quick corrections there. As you said, so bathing suits, a picture from 1940. Let's say from the 40s. First change. A picture from the 40s, not 1940, but from the 40s. Not 19, just the 40s or 30s. Again, we're going to say, I'm going to say at the beach because it's more general that way. They're at the beach. You said fashion designer. I think tailor is better than a fashion designer, but maybe he's a okay, he could be. Hats, that's true, but also bathing caps. There's you said mountains and trees. I would say there's a line of trees in the background. A line of trees in the background. There's teenage onlookers because they're looking directly at the camera. They're looking at the people in the foreground. Everyone has on old-fashioned clothes. Something. There's a tailor. There's a. Oh, okay. And about something to measure. The man is holding a tape measure. A tape measure. That's the word that you were looking for before. A tape measure. Okay, so take a look at some of my corrections there. In fact, read them back to me real quick, just for pronunciation.
Yes, bathing suits, a picture from the 40s or 30s at the beach, a fashion designer, bathing caps, a line of trees in the background, teenage onlookers. Everyone has an old-fashioned clothes.
Has on, old-fashioned. Everyone has on.
Everyone has on old-fashioned clothes. The man is holding a tape measure.
Okay, very good. So, do you see there's 3 onlookers in the background? Do you see them?
Yes, there are 3 onlookers.
Onlookers. That means that you're looking from the background to the foreground. People that are looking at you are onlookers. And there's no such thing as an off-looker. There's only onlookers. So very good. That's our knowledge question. Mr. Vicente, I want you to handle our comprehension question. Our comprehension question is, what's the real situation? What's really going on in that picture? Besides all those great details that Giancarlo mentioned, what's really happening? What do you think, Vicente?
Yes, I think there is a man on the floor, measure the leg of the woman. I think for make a swimsuit, bathing suits, and there are many child behind of these women watching the scene in this site, in this lake or beach.
Now, what's going on? What's really happening? He's just measuring to make a bathing suit? Yeah?
This is measuring with the
remember the word?
Measuring tape.
Measuring tape or tape measure. Measuring tape or tape measure. Very good. Okay, so take a look at this. There's your original, and I'm going to make a few corrections.
Okay.
I made a mistake. It says I think, not in think. Sorry. I think there is a man on the floor. Not on the floor. On the ground.
The ground.
On the ground. There's a man on the ground measuring the leg of the woman. Well, I wouldn't say he's measuring the leg of the woman. I'd say he's measuring the length of the woman's inseam. Inseam is that part at the bottom of your pants or the bottom of the dress. He's measuring, or I'll just say seam, it's easier. Measuring the length of the woman's, of the woman's seam, or I should say the length, not the length, the distance of the woman's seam above her knee. Now we use the language of speculation. He might be doing this not for make, but to make a swimsuit or bathing suit for her. Okay, that's possible. And you said there are many child behind. Not child. There are many children.
Children, yes.
Right. Behind these women watching the scene. Okay, very good, very good. So just notice a few changes that I made. Read that back to me real quick.
I read this. And I think there is a man on the ground measuring the distance of the woman's seam above her knee. He might be doing this to make a swimsuit, bathing suit for her. There are many
It's a
children.
little mistake. He might be doing this to make, not to make.
To make a swimsuit, bathing suit for her. There are many children behind this woman watching the scene.
Very good. And
Thank you.
and also pronunciation of this word, suit.
Suit.
Yeah, not sweet, but suit.
Suit. Suit.
Excellent.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Mr. Sun, if this was in a newspaper, what would the caption read? What would the newspaper caption probably be, Sun?
Hello. Yeah, if in the newspaper, right?
Yeah. What would the caption read that was underneath this picture? What do you
Maybe
think?
longer swimsuit.
Long swimsuit. That's it? Just long swimsuit?
Longer swimsuit.
What about the longer swimsuit? I need a verb.
Need a verb.
Or an adjective.
Okay. Design a longer swimsuit.
Designing a longer swimsuit.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So we have to make it the gerund, designing.
Yeah.
Designing. Okay, very good. And who else did I not call on? Maria. I didn't call on you. Are you out there, Maria? Hello, Maria? Maria. Oh, I don't hear Maria. I see you, but I don't hear you. Okay, Maria, when you get your microphone on, just say hello to the group. I wanted you to do a little description here. Shall we find out what's really going on? Son, I want you to read the caption here. Are you ready?
Yeah. The captor designing a longer swimsuit.
But now I want you to... Yeah.
Swimsuits weren't allowed to end more than 6 inches above the knee in the I cannot see.
In the 1920s.
1920.
In the 1920s.
In the
1920s. Is that what you expected? Class?
Hello, I'm here.
Is that what? No.
I've never expected this.
So we got the decade wrong. It's not the 40s, it's the 20s. And he's not a fashion designer. He's like a government auditor. When they come and look at your taxes to see you're paying, right? He's auditing the bathing suits. Are they long enough to be acceptable in public? Do you think this woman passed the test? Yeah, he's the beach police. And look how long everything he's wearing. He's wearing long sleeves, he's wearing long pants. Do you think these women passed the test? What do you think? That's
no, of course not. Of course not.
They did not pass the test. They did not.
No. That's funny, John. That's funny.
Cecile says, indecent swimsuits must disappear. Exactly. You were forbidden. Because think about the time period, right? At the end of this decade, everything was illegal. Everything. Alcohol was illegal, right? By 1929 or so. When does Prohibition start? In 31, I guess? So by the end of the decade, alcohol was illegal. Drugs were illegal. In the 1920s, cocaine was legal. You can go to the corner shop and buy cocaine if you wanted to. Coca-Cola had cocaine in it. Right? So by the end of the 1920s, everything was illegal, and I guess so were these types of bathing suits. Women who used to party were called gin flappers. So that's what you're looking at. Gin flappers. They kind of look like this. Let me see if I can get you a picture. Everyone, it was the jazz age, the party culture, the 1920s, before the stock market crash. Maybe I can show you a gin flapper. Give me a second. Yeah, here you go. This is a pretty good picture. This one. There's one picture. Funny costumes. And, oh, here's a better one. Look how they're dressed. These are gin flappers. So looking at that picture, they do look kind of like 1920s gin flappers. Okay, they're at the beach, but they still have a kind of Art Deco pattern on their clothing. So kind of
traditional dress for this time, no?
something like that, yeah. Party wear. Okay, so for the rest of the class, I'm just going to give you some suggestions, and I want everyone to give their opinion and to help. So no matter what question we're going to do, all of you are going to contribute. Are you ready for the next one? Are you ready?
Go ahead.
Ready. Here we go. Okay, what do you see? Let's start with someone who hasn't started before. Let's start with you. Jabba, what do you see in this picture?
I see a monk.
You see a monk?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, a normal monk.
It's not normal.
No?
Because he can fly high in the sky. It's not normal. He must have power, right?
So he's a powerful monk. He's a power monk.
A power monk.
Maybe he is. Okay.
And the crowds have two kind of crowds. And one is white and the other is red.
White? It looks like you mean his clothes?
I mean crowd. I mean clouds. Yeah, clouds in the sky. Yeah.
Oh yeah. There's white clouds behind him, and you can see a little bit of the blue sky. That's right. Okay.
Yes.
Very good. David, what do you think? So, what's going on for real? We've got a monk. He's our power monk. What's really going on?
He's a monk and he's hung on by two wires.
Ah, he's suspended from wires.
Yeah, and he has in his foot, some kind of I don't know the name. Explosive.
Explosives?
I don't
He's got rockets on
yes, that
on his feet.
And I think he's unknown something, or he want the people notice him.
He just wants attention. You know how those monks are, always trying to get attention from everyone. Hajar, where do you think this picture was taken? Where in the world? Hajar.
I don't have any idea.
If you had to guess, what would you say?
Maybe they have a spectacle for the monk, and their spectacle are enjoyed like that.
Yeah. Instead of spectacle, let's say a show. They're having a show.
Yes.
Yeah. You know, the Flying Monk Show. A very popular show in some parts of the world, the Flying Monk Show. Okay, very good. Rather than spectacle. Spectacle for us, like we can say spectacular, use it as an adjective. But spectacle for us means, I don't know, it's a very particular word. In general, we'll say there's a show or there's an exhibition or something like that. You think this is a demonstration? Yeah, David?
Yes.
Ah, interesting. So this is like a protest, maybe.
Protest, okay.
Yeah, no, demonstration's okay, or protest. Okay. Giancarlo, have you ever seen anything like this? When you wake up in the morning in Mexico, do you see this going past your window?
It's Photoshop, John. It's Photoshop, no? Right?
No, it's not. It's not Photoshop.
No, really not. Well, I would like to see one of of these guys flying here around my house. No, it's interesting. I mean, well, in general, the photo shows the photo is criticizing this kind of monks. Of course, everything is a composition. Look at the smoke; it's red.
Right.
And I thought it was he was a motorized monk, but as you mentioned, uh, he has some
He's organic.
rocket,
He's organic.
rockets.
He's
He's
not.
organic.
He's an organic natural monk. He's not motorized. He's not mechanized. It's not artificial.
But John, can some rockets do this with a guy? I mean, can a guy fly with this kind of rockets? Is it true?
No.
No, of course not.
No.
It's a Photoshop. It's Photoshop.
It's not Photoshop. I never use Photoshop. I don't use Photoshop. Never.
Never in your life. Okay.
No. David said that there's he's suspended, and he is. Look at the cloud. You can see, if you look closely, there's two cables. There's two wires going up.
Ah, yes, you're right. Yes, I saw them. Right.
So
Yeah.
the rockets are there to make a pattern of smoke, I guess, in the sky, something like that.
Yeah.
Let's find out. Oh,
Maybe the picture tries to capture the attention of the viewers.
I would think so. Let's find out what's really going on. Here, the caption is from the person who took the picture. So you can actually read the photographer's own notes for the picture. Okay? So let's give it a try. Jose, want to read it for us?
Okay. François Mori, Paris, French. March 20, 2012. I was told that in China, artists don't often comment on their work in order to let the spectator make their own interpretation. For this assignment with the Associated Press, my goal was to show that Li Wei was flying through the air over Paris, but with no orange available for me to shoot from, and no
crane.
No crane available for me to shoot from, and no buildings nearby. I decided to make a simple photo from the ground with the sky in background. It's lightweight concept of gravity-defined situation that I captured. So I could say, if we look at it the simple way, sometimes we don't take photos, we receive them.
So there you go. He wanted to get a picture from a crane where you could see Paris underneath the monk, but he couldn't do it. So he took this picture, and as he says, maybe sometimes you receive pictures. You have to be open to what your eyes see and just try to capture that. And here is the artist. You can see him. Let's see if we can get a few pictures of him. This is a great picture.
Okay.
Look at this. Look at this one. Let's see if I can make this a little bigger. Can you see this one? Can everyone see this one? This is what happened after the monk was up in the sky. This is how he landed. Here's another good one. Look at this. So what do you think about his art? Li Wei's art. You like it?
Yes, I like it.
Pretty cool.
Very cool.
So, I guess he's not really a monk, but he's got lots of pictures that defy gravity. Let's see if we can find another one here. One more. Look at this one. This is kind of unbelievable. I really don't understand how he's doing this.
It's unbelievable.
Okay, one last one. Here you go. I guess these. You know, they must be suspended from cables. Actually, because the monk was.
Some pictures of these are not real, I think, no?
No, they're all real. They're all real. Oh, look! Here's a picture of the monk with the crane. Can you see it?
Yes, I can see it.
So he's being suspended, and then he's got. There you go.
Suspended.
So there you go. So this is the artist. I don't know how to say his name right. I guess it's Li Wei. I suppose that's the right name. Okay. I told you these were real. I think we have time for maybe one more quick one. So here's our last picture. Vicente, tell us what you see in this picture. This is a little different than the others.
Well, in this picture, I see a family, and the men have a beard, right?
Beard.
Beard,
yeah.
Only 2 men don't have beard.
Yep.
And
And only two have no facial hair. It's true.
and there are 2 women, and
There's a lot of men and not very many women.
a funny picture.
What kind of family is this? Jabba, what kind of family do you think this is? Do you think, first of all, do you agree with Vicente? This is a family? Do you agree?
Yeah, I agree.
Could be
Because
a group of music.
they look very familiar.
They look familiar.
Yeah, their dress, their appearance, look like the same family. Right?
They look familiar. David, what's your guess there? Tell us about your guess.
I think the boy without beard in the left corner,
Right?
yes, is Bill Gates.
Huh?
No?
Why do you think that?
I don't know. Maybe because I saw some picture from Bill Gates when he was young. I think it looks like very similar to this boy.
David, I want you to read the caption on the right side.
Yes.
Oh, Bill Gates. Yeah, young
The
Bill Gates.
Microsoft team.
The Microsoft team in 1979. Can you spot Bill Gates? David, you win the cookie. Cecile wrote, "It's a Mormon. It's a Mormon family. It's not a Mormon family. It's just Microsoft." But yeah, they do look kind of funny.
The
They are
Microsoft
all
family.
billionaires. Yeah, billionaires. Rich men.
I don't
They're
know if
all-
Mormons are allowed to have beards, actually. I'm not so sure. I think that's illegal. I don't know. I know they have some rules. So there you go. That's your picture of the day. Share it with friends and family. If you want a copy of this, here is your link if you want to study Bill Gates for your private notes or something. I don't know. There you go. I'll be back next Friday with another What's Going On in This Picture, but I'll be back in 30 seconds to start an amazing language game class, Pronunciation Journeys. Pronunciation Journeys coming up. Ooh, I don't even want to tell you about it. Just show up, you'll see what we're going to do. Bye for now. See you soon.
Bye
Bye,
bye.
guys.
Bye-bye.
Hi.
Thank you, John. Bye bye.
Hi, thank you.